You know, the last time I talked to you guys was the build to Survivor Series when Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns were set to do battle in the main event. And the outcome wasn't what I expected. We're not even going to talk about that because I'm going to get heated, I'm going to get mad, whatever. So, no, I'm not going to talk about that. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the greatest tag team wrestlers ever, one of the greatest daredevils ever, one of the greatest high flyers ever, Jeff freaking Hardy, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. Who doesn't like Jeff Hardy? Jeff Hardy is so legendary with the TLC matches, ladder matches. I mean, you go to Armageddon 2008 when he won his first WWE Championship. And this video is going to be about why I believe back in the year 2008, 2009, Jeff freaking Hardy, yes, Jeff Hardy of the Hardy Boys, one half of the Hardy Boys, should have been the face of the company, okay? As we all know, by 2005, John Cena, took over the reins as the head man, top guy, top draw of the company. But around 2008, 2009-ish, Jeff Hardy made a strong case for that spot, of John Cena's spot. I mean, let's look at it. His push started, late 2007. He was the Intercontinental Champion, Jeff Hardy. And he was the sole survivor of Triple H's Survivor Series team. It was Team Triple H versus Team Umaga at Survivor Series. Jeff Hardy and Triple H were the last two people. So Triple H's team won. So then a month later, Jeff Hardy goes one-on-one with Triple H at Armageddon, that pay-per-view. The winner of that match takes on Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble in 2008 for the WWE Championship. Jeff Hardy beats Triple H clean in the middle of the ring. Clean. Triple H doesn't lay down for a lot of people, right? He doesn't lay down for a lot. He doesn't lay on his back, look up at the lights for a lot of people. Jeff Hardy beat him clean. Fast forward to the Royal Rumble. Jeff Hardy doesn't win, but he lost in a spectacular fashion. It was a main event title match. I mean, come on now. Come on now. So fast forward, we go a couple weeks before the No Way Out pay-per-view. Jeff Hardy, Shawn Michaels. Main event Monday Night Raw. Jeff Hardy beats Shawn Michaels. 1, 2, 3. So I'm talking about. Who beat Shawn Michaels clean on a Monday Night Raw? Tell me. To who? I sound like you do that. Who? No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Okay? Jeff Hardy beat Shawn Michaels clean. 1, 2, 3. Swanton bomb. Rap, ball game. Jeff Hardy was hot at this point. But what seems to hinder Jeff Hardy's success is his drug problems, his demons. He has a hard time putting down the bottle. And a lot of people have those problems, but I commend Jeff Hardy for the career he's had and dealing with what's going on up here and what he's accomplished. I can applaud that. You know what I'm saying? But he gets suspended. He misses WrestleMania 24. Comes back. He's drafted over to SmackDown, and he is one of the top two babyfaces on SmackDown, along with WWE Champion Triple H. And then there's Jeff Hardy. Okay. Triple H and Jeff Hardy going on a feud. They have banger matches at No Mercy and Cyber Sunday. Great matches. Two great matches that you need to check out on the WWE Network. They are fire. They are fire matches. And the story with Jeff Hardy back in late 2008 was he was so close to becoming WWE Champion. But bad luck or just bad timing. Check out Unforgiven 2008 on the Championship Scramble match. Jeff Hardy just fell short so many times. Just fell short. He was just so close to winning that championship. That was the story. And as that story went along for months, the fans started gravitating towards him, rally behind him. The chase is what people love. The chase is what gets people going. It's the chase gets people going. The chase. I'm telling you, the chase. Some wrestlers are, they're better when they're chasing the title rather than being the champion, And this is Jeff Hardy's case. This is the case for Jeff Hardy, right? So fast forward. Survivor Series. Jeff Hardy wants a title opportunity, right? Triple H is still champion. We're going to Survivor Series, the November pay-per-view. And so Vicky Guerrero, the general manager at the time, was like, Jeff Hardy, you need to prove something to me. If you really want this championship opportunity, you got to show me. So Jeff Hardy's like, you know what? Give me the Undertaker on an episode of SmackDown. Give me the Undertaker on SmackDown. Who volunteers to face the Undertaker? Who does that? Who? So he faced the Undertaker, and guess who won that match? Jeff Hardy beat the Undertaker clean. 1, 2, 3, no help, clean. 1, 2, 3. He beat Undertaker clean. Who beats Undertaker clean in general? Who? I don't know who beats Undertaker clean without no help. I don't know. So he beat Shawn Michaels and Undertaker in the same calendar year. Clean. That's not a push. I don't know what a push is. I don't know what a push is. That's not a push. So after that, whatever. I'm not going to get into details, whatever. But we fast forward to Armageddon 2008. Armageddon 2008. Edge is the WWE Champion. He just came back. He won the championship at Survivor Series, Triple H, challenger, and Jeff Hardy, challenger. Okay, so it's triple threat match, main event, Armageddon 2008. Just a year prior, Jeff Hardy beat Triple H, But anyway, Armageddon 08, Jeff Hardy gets the championship. Finally gets the champ. The whole culmination of the chase, what people love, people crave, people love to see. Always want to root for the underdog. He finally got to the top of the mountain. He won his first WWE Championship. What a story. What a freaking story. Throughout the suspensions, that was the second. At that time, he's been suspended twice. The suspensions, the setbacks, the things that hinder him, the bad luck, the bad timing, it all culminated at Armageddon in 2008 when he won his first WWE Championship. And to think that people back just thought, he's just a tag team wrestler, he's a tag team wrestler, this, that. No, he won the WWE freaking championship. Man, I remember I was watching him that time, and he, the reaction, the pop he got when the 1, 2, 3 hit, it was phenomenal. It was amazing. It was the same way when Eddie Guerrero won it from Brock Lesnar at No Way Out 2004. Same way Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30. Chris Benoit at WrestleMania 20, like those type moments. It was that huge. It was that big. It was that big. And man, I'm gonna go home and watch that match again because it was just like that. So 2008, great year for Jeff Hardy, even though he missed WrestleMania. Still great year for Jeff Hardy. Going to 09, he goes into 09, WWE Champion. Drops at the Edge. It wasn't clean, but he dropped it. Then he gets WrestleMania comes around, and then they put him in a feud with his brother Matt Hardy. He's jealous of his younger brother's success and all this, saying he's been held down, all stuff like that. And I firmly believe that Jeff Hardy should have main evented WrestleMania 25, in my opinion. It shouldn't have been. I'm sure we had Randy Orton and Triple H. Their feud was phenomenal, fantastic, but the match was below average, right? Okay, the match was below average. So Jeff is in the feud with his brother Matt, and I believe that, honestly, in my opinion, I believe that the company didn't trust Jeff Hardy due to his, drug issues and suspensions. I feel like this couldn't fully trust him to put him in a big, high main event match at WrestleMania. That could be the case. I don't know. This is my opinion. It's my, my speculation. But move on after WrestleMania. The feud with Matt is over, and we get to the summer. Now I'm about to drop some facts on you. So John Cena, the poster boy for WWE. The poster boy, John Cena. You can't see me. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. John Cena. Big match John. Top guy of the company, right? So the pay-per-view in the summer. So Jeff Hardy's in a pay-per-view. He's in a feud with CM Punk and Edge, like, throughout the summer, right? So the following shows, Judgment Day. There was Judgment Day, Extreme Rules, Night of Champions, SummerSlam. Jeff Hardy main evented all of them with Cena on the card. Cena was in title matches at SummerSlam and Night of Champions. Who went on last? Who main evented? Jeff Hardy. So your top guy, so you mean tell me Jeff Hardy is main eventing your biggest show, second biggest show of the year, SummerSlam, over your top guy, John Cena, who's in a WWE title match? Jeff Hardy main evented SummerSlam? Jeff Hardy main evented Judgment Day? Jeff Hardy main evented Night of Champions? Jeff Hardy main evented Extreme Rules? Really? Wow, really? Jeff Hardy? Wow, over your top guy? I mean, come on. Come on. I'm dropping that fact. I'm dropping the facts on you. I'm dropping the facts. Man. Then shortly, you know, and then of course, Edge. No, I'm sorry, my bad. CM Punk and Jeff Hardy had feud of the year, in my opinion. Outside of Randy, I'm not going to count Randy or Triple H because a part of a feud is the match, and the match didn't match the build-up. So I'm going to go to my match of the year. Feud of the year in 2009 was Jeff Hardy and CM Punk. He got real personal. He talked about you know, Jeff Hardy's drug abuse, drug issues. CM Punk really dove into that. CM Punk talked about how being straight edge is the way to go. Jeff Hardy's like, I live my life. I take responsibility for what I've done in the past, and it just got real deep, real personal. The matches at SummerSlam 2009 ladder match was one of the greatest SummerSlam main events ever. Then they had that loser leaves WWE steel cage match. The anticipation, the match itself, it was an emotional roller coaster. Jeff ended up losing that match, obviously, in August of 2009. He got suspended. That's 3. He's out. And August 2009 was the last we saw Jeff Hardy until he came back at WrestleMania 33 alongside with his brother. And so from that period, from like late 07, 08, 09-ish, Jeff Hardy had made a real case of becoming like the face of the company. But of course, with his drug problems, demons, creeping up on him time after time, I guess WWE didn't want to take that chance on him. But Jeff Hardy, during that time, all the kids had the face paint, the armbands, and everybody was doing this. And man, Jeff Hardy, he was larger than life. I can honestly say he was larger than life. Jumping off ladders, showing that you shouldn't be afraid of anything, do anything, don't let nobody hold you back, and just live life freely. That's what Jeff Hardy was all about. Still is, but back then, what I'm saying, that was Jeff Hardy. All the kids loved him. He gets popped. He was getting pops. Like, he was getting Triple H pops. He was getting John Cena pops, Shawn Michaels pops, Undertaker pops. He was over. Like, he was over. He was over by, the definition of over. Look up the word over in wrestling terms. Jeff Hardy, was that. He was that. So if I was booking, if I was in charge of the creative around that time, would I have Jeff Hardy as the face of the company? Like I said, I will definitely put him in my main event at WrestleMania 25, 100%. But it's like face of the company, like all year long. Man. I'm gonna say yeah, but it's like not like a definitive yeah. That's just where I stand. Where do you guys stand? But Jeff Hardy definitely should have main evented WrestleMania 25. Jeff Hardy had made a strong case to be the top face of the company back in 08, 09. So that's a video, A-King Bro. Back, it's kind of cold. That's like I got the hoodie on, whatever. But A-King Bro is back. Stay tuned for the next video. It's coming out real soon. Let's go!